I'm Dr. Ashley. I joined this awesome group a little over a year ago. I'm a pediatric dentist. I've been practicing out of state and recently came back to Texas. I actually have a family from Northeast Texas. So in many ways, when I came to Texas, more directly from Boston, I was coming back home. I did grow up though in South Florida, and my family still has family down there. That's where the influences of pediatric dentistry were budding. I had a very awesome pediatric dentist. She was a role model, and I also had a lot of cavities when I was younger. So I can definitely relate to going to the dentist every 6 months just to find out that I had another cavity. For some reason, I was the only one, brother and sister, no cavities, but you know, I now realize a lot more about pediatric dentistry and teeth in general, and realize how that can be prevented, and then in ways that, you know, some of us are born with certain things that have a higher predisposition to cavities. Enough about me and my teeth, my cavities. I grew up in South Florida. I went to the University of Florida where I got a degree in nutrition, food science and human nutrition. It was a bachelor's of science. I graduated a year early and got accepted to the school of my dreams, which was Harvard. Went to the Harvard School of Dental Medicine. About a year into my first year there, I was really interested in global health research. Received a fellowship and went abroad and did research in Geneva, Switzerland on oral health policy. I continued that by then applying for a joint degree in a master's in public administration, which I got at the Harvard Kennedy School of Government. And after about 5.5 years as a joint student, I finished my dual degree. And that's where I then applied to pediatric residency and got accepted into Baylor. So Texas A&M University Health Science System, Baylor College of Dentistry. That's how I became connected to this practice. So as part of our rotation, we get to visit practices in the area, and Dr. Paul Rubin was one of those practices that I came and shadowed. Later on, I was essentially co-resident with Dr. David Sintel, and so we kept contact over the years. I practiced for the last 8 years out of state, and in the last year recently came back to the area and joined this phenomenal group. Very happy to be a part of them. I love the ocean, but really I have so many little bucket list destinations that I would enjoy going to. Really, I've been fortunate enough to work on projects in West Africa and in South America. I taught at a school in Ecuador. I speak Spanish and French, and although I definitely would need to brush up on my French because it's been a minute, une minute. What do I like to do for fun? I really love music. I think that'll be with me forever, you know. That's a passion that hasn't changed. I am like always into everything. I feel like I'm always trying different hobbies. I'm like queen of hobbies, so it's kind of embarrassing because I mean, I'll do painting, watercolor. I'd love to get into metalworking and sculpturing. Probably just like a lot of art is a theme that I have. I love dancing, trying different dance. Recently got introduced to Taekwondo, pretty excited about that possibility. I have quite a bit of experience working with medically compromised patients and special needs, and find that that's an area that I'm passionate about. I like the cosmetic artistry aspects of dentistry as well as like the hard science. I've done a lot of research, and so I can get in the weeds if that's where you need to go. I try to stay more bullet point when I need to. That doesn't always happen. I just think communication is such a huge piece of being a healthcare provider, and that's what's really, really great about the team that works here at this office. Everybody has unified goals for how we want to provide service, And we want to be happy where we're working. We want the patients and our families that come to see us to feel that.